Hello YouTube, welcome back, it's me, the Scoundrel M, and this is CRYPTBEARDS. CRYPTBEARDS 16 in fact. Oh my, we've been doing this for a while. Oafsalot in chat says time is like a wave. It oscillates and we experience its passage, but it has no forwards or backwards. Well, that sounds profound. It seems like an insight that might be of worth, but I'm not intelligent enough or well educated enough to really comment, so we'll let that just sit there in chat and we'll hopefully get smarter just by reading it. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be lovely? Okay, so we've built this, I think. I don't need this extra spur of thing over here, do I? If I'm not gonna... What possible industries are going to be coming down here with food? Food, drink, processing of such, anything that produces miasma, so tanning and butchery. We've got farmer's workshop for cheesing and milking. We've got a storage area for animals that are captured in cage traps. You know what? This is looking okay. I think we can just get rid of these at the end. This doesn't need to be here. If we need it later... Oh, for fuck's sake. If this needs removing later on, then fine. We'll remove... Oh, sorry, we'll add it later on. Ah, God. Ooh, time is the fire in which we burn. Oh, plutonium, Jesus, also sounding fairly profound, but a little bit more poetic. I think that one's taking a little bit more poetic license. Also, I'm like a bird. I'll only fly away. I'm like a bird. What was that? Who was that? That was a famous song, wasn't it? No, I don't know. My pop knowledge is atrocious. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. That's true, but perhaps a bit obvious maybe. Anyway, what we're going to need now, if I just head back up to a level industry here, we've got all this stuff set up but nobody's actually working on it, so let's press not here, let's press JM Q, and I would say, please, can we have I want to say spiked wooden balls, but we've already got some of those. I think it makes more sense to order tables and chairs. So I'm going to say table. We want rock tables, of course, because they're the ones that are going to be most useful. Arrow keys on this screen. We're going to want some for the tavern and some for the dwarfen dining room. So I'm going to say let's order 20 apiece, 40. Lovely. We also need some for... offices and shit, but never mind, we'll come back to that later. We're also going to add a throne, because we can have rock thrones, and we'll have, let's make it 43 of those, because we have the extra 3 for the offices, but when we need the tables, we'll make the tables. It's the chair that makes the office, not the table. And then what else do we want to order? I mean, we've got our mason working there, he's doing stuff. Let's take a peek back at what we've got. Crafts dwarf workshop. Well, we've got a legendary crafts dwarf, so personally I think it makes sense to start crafting some stuff. So if I type in stone, we'll look down here, glaze, cut brimstone. Okay. I'm not seeing any stonecraft. Okay. Cut pudding stone. Cut the pudding stone has a very vague feeling of sexual euphemism about it. Pause. Let's say, what was it? Is it stone? Craft. Let me go into the crafts dwarf workshop and actually see what's going on. Add a new task. Oh, I see. It's rock there, and then you go into rock crafts. Yeah, it's rock. Oh, I said stone, didn't I? JMQROCK. This is better. Encrust finished goods with rock salt. Thank you, Plutonium Jesus, for the advice, which I managed to blithely sail over in chat and come to the conclusion of myself. Well done me, well done you, well done everybody. Congratulations. What do we make? I mean, we could have him banging out some rock short swords, which might be cool to have in traps, but we don't really have obsidian, which is kind of the rock du jour for the short sword, so let's not do that. Also, I don't think it's a crafts dwarf who does that, is it? Let's keep coming down. Mugs, everybody loves mugs, so maybe if we set him to making 100 mugs, and then we need nest boxes. That's a good point. Let's get nest boxes. I'm going to say make 20, because you'll probably bang them out quickly, and we will end up with more egg-laying animals. Q? Oh, okay, rock. R-O-C-K. There we go. Rock pots are always useful. In that case, let's make some rock pots. Rock pot. Let's make fewer of those. 15. Q. R-O-C-K. Rock ring, rock gem, rock scepter, rock figurine, crown, earring, bracelet, amulet, crafts. That'll just do random shit. Coffers, mechanisms. Coffers can work as chests, can't they? And we do need those occasionally. So let's do that. We'll do some coffers. Just 10. Q. What else do we want? R-O-C-K. We don't need bookcases yet. Might be handy to get them. Oh, slabs. Slabs. We want an absolute fucking ton of slabs. I was going to say an arse load, but that would have led me down the doing that arse load joke again, which just, it's getting old. Let's leave the arse load joke behind. Let's order 100. 100. And then we want more rock stuff, because this guy's a legendary boy. We want to keep him working 24/7 around the clock. 24/7, 365, and 10, 100, 1000, all that. What else is he able to make? I ordered mugs and pots. Do we want jugs and hives? I don't know if there's any bees around. Maybe we could make some hives just for the sake of it. Some querns. The quern doesn't come out of his workshop, does it? Maybe we should make one just for the sake of having one around. In fact, let's make 2, just in case I ever think, oh, I need a quern. R-O-C-K, what else are we looking at here? We've got mugs, we've got nest boxes, we've got pots. Let's make some jugs, eh? Let's make 15 jugs. It's just a random number I'm pulling out of my arse. What comes after jugs? Pots, hives. Do I bother with hives? I mean, it does make the number of things you have to scroll through to see all the animals in your fortress ludicrous. Didn't we have like 75,000, 200,000 bees? It gets a bit much. Toodle pip, Ocelot. Have yourself a good afternoon and have a safe journey picking up your kid. You're probably going to need rock doors. Yeah, but those are in the mason's workshop, and I've already got an order. Oh, I've already got a few knocking around, but not tons. Not tons. Maybe I should put some doors in. Did I select hives? I'm going to leave hives for now. We have no direct use for honey right now. That's something to mess around with later on when the fortress is stabilised, if the fortress stabilises. Pedestals could be interesting. Millstone. What's the difference between a quern and a millstone? Let's make 2 of those as well. And then Q, go down, R-O-C-K. Millstone, slab, statue blocks, mechanisms. We've already got some mechanisms knocking around, but you know what? It might make sense to get the mechanics on the job. Let's do it. Let's put more rock mechanisms in. I just want 10 for now. We don't want to end up with this furniture stockpile absolutely stuffed full of them. Oh, I've just realised what else we need. Bins. I do love a good bin. Q. Is that Q correct? No, that's not right. Escape. J-M-Q. There we go. B-I-N. And wooden is the only way to go, really, I think. Everything else is just a bit too heavy. Wooden bins. There we go. How many do I want? Let's call it 50, because it seems like a good number. And then maybe we need wheelbarrows. Yeah, let's make some wheelbarrows. Q, W-H-E-E-L, wooden wheelbarrow. Why is wooden wheelbarrow at the bottom of the list? I mean, surely the most likely thing you're going to want to build it out of is wood. Let's get 10 of those bad boys knocking around, and then in a little while maybe we'll go back to put spiked wooden ball list in. Oh, we need beds. Holy shit, beds. Bed. Construct bed. How many more do we need? We've got... Oh, sod it. Let's just make 20 beds. There we go. Good. Those are the orders for now. We'll walk away from those and let them build up. I recommend setting the material for mechanisms so you get magma safe ones. Okay. Mechanisms. Cool. Okay, so is it conditions or it's details, isn't it? Details. Okay. What material do I use? Well, not allanite or cryolite. There's just not going to be enough. Then we need dacite or gabbro or granite. Now, granite, I'm aware, is not magma safe, which is actually surprising to me, but it's true. Oh, we're using the plus and minus keys, are we now? Tetrahedrite talc. Don't have any of this shit. Don't have any of this shit. Does page up work? Of course it fucking doesn't. It's got a filter. Does that filter by what I've actually got or not? Gabbro is a good choice. Okay, let's use gabbro. Gabbro mechanisms. Beautiful. Beautiful. If we can... Maybe we should make some of this other stuff. Maybe we should make all of the slabs out of something in particular. No. Don't get silly. don't get silly. Just don't get silly. Cool. That's it. We've done that now. Magma safe and plentiful. That's 2 things you want in a magma safe material. Well, I mean, obviously, it's kind of a given that a magma safe material is magma safe, but you do want it abundant. It's no good having nothing around, is it? So, what next? We started digging out our food zone. Let's unpause it so that actually happens. We've dug out a lot of our industrial zone. We've got orders in for things being built. We've got some stockpiles for things to be stored in. The wood situation is bad. I mean, we are super cluttered with wood. What I should do is turn this off as a stockpile so they run everything downstairs. Let's do it. P, X. I'm going to assume this is the edge of the stockpile here. Hey, what the hell? Pressing the wrong key. Oh, there we go. Boom, stockpile removed. So hopefully, as I mouse over, we will see no more stockpile. Too gorgeous. Too bloody gorgeous. Look at this. We've got dacite slabs. We've got some applewood doors. Applewood logs, sorry. It's an allanite door. Alan! Sorry, getting a little confused. I think it's time to put a dormitory in. And I think the best way to do that is going to be to dig out what will ultimately become a barracks. Now, brief pause, because I'm going to be thinking about this for a little while. Nothing to catch in the central swamps. You do know that that's inside our compound, don't you? Let's stop calling it the central swamps. Let's call it the gateway. That'll be nice. Anyway, so I'm thinking put a barracks off here. I'm going to use my 10-man alcove bed setup that I used before. You could also use the magma to build a garbage chute. That's true. Once we got the magma moat, though, I mean, just chuck shit over the edge, right? Chuck shit over the edge. It just makes sense that way. I wonder. Let's think about this another time. I was going to think about like a reclaim of a volcano site again with methods to try and stop the eruption, but we'll get back to that. That's not relevant to what we're doing now. Let's designate for digging. We're going to make it priority 2 because we've got that dining area at priority 1. And what do? I think we want to make traps, cage traps, filter out the shit. Then we have a drawbridge. And then beyond the drawbridge, some weapon traps to deal with the serious contenders. Yeah? That sound good? Like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like a 10 deep layer of cage traps. So 30 cage traps. You know what? Let's put an order in for 30 cages. JNQ CAGE. Not iron. We need to have wooden cages. Don't have the materials for other stuff. But 30 of those would be just lovely. Thank you very much. We won't start building the weapon traps yet, but the first layer of defense is going to be the weapon trap, the cage traps. Maybe we should think about trapping some of the area around here. No, anything before the trade depot is going to be a pain in the arse. It's going to be a proper pain in the arse because it's just going to stop people from coming in, which I'm not happy about. Maybe I should fill the moat. What do we reckon here? Do we reckon filling the moat is a good idea? I mean, if I do, maybe first I should make our pasture land walled in and connect it to the fortress. Decisions. What do we do? What does a dwarf do with his llamas? Oh, I don't know. We won't do that. I'm worried about filling the moat and then having issues with the amount of lava we've got nearby. I mean, any time now we can just cut through the channel and let it start flowing. Although the tunnel is so long, I have slight concerns that we're going to be unable to actually fill it in any reasonable amount of time. And just the sheer fact of the flowing magma is going to cause a problem. Anyway, we'll put the barracks past this, or on this little kink, on the dog legs. Kink on the dog leg. Let's press D for dig. Go to priority 2, which it already is, and I'm going to say entryway here, entryway here. And then coming down here, we do no, that, and then we dig down to here, bonk, lovely, and then from here we say, actually no, let's not. Let's do this correctly. Let's do this the way I want to do it. So, alcove 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have another little bit going off here. This can come all the way up. Boom, lovely, nice. That's going to be our first barracks. What's going on? D, come on now. We need the D. There we go. That's going to be our first barracks. We'll probably have another one coming off this side as well. In fact, maybe I should do it. Oh, for crying out loud. We've got double deep doorways. Fucking doorways. In that case, maybe I'll just add a little... There we go. And maybe we just shuffle all this down one. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. We'll take this off. Don't need that anymore. And then goodbye all you alcoves. And then we replace them. Starting on the end, maybe? Let's do it this way. Oh, you damn fool, scoundrel. Do it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then a little bit of extra space on the end. And why not, I say? Why not? Do I build another one here? 1, 2. That's not how it works. It'll do for now. It'll do for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. May as well make it up to there. Boop, boop. We'll just remove the size of it as we need to. 2 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh. That was serendipitously lengthed. Oh god, shut up, scoundrel. Stop trying to put big words together. Okay, so those barracks can get dug out. That's good. We want that. F1, good. F2, good. F3, good. And F4, good. Right, back to F1. I've just realised something I want to do. Build a chain. Is that a V? It is a V. And we're going to put that chain here. Or pigtail rope, rather. And we're going to put one here. Okay, that's good. I may need to put one in the middle with a male if I want these to breed, but don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll let the male roam, we'll let him impregnate as he will, and we'll just put 2 females here. Bitches, as it would be correctly said. Put that there, and once the bitches are tied up, they should be able to prevent thieves from getting into the fortress. Or at least, you know, alarm us when they have. Alert us. Alarm us? That's not the word I'm looking for. Sounds like a spell out of Harry Potter. Alarm us! Now, furniture stockpile seems to be filling up slowly. That's good. We've got a bit in the weapon thing. That's nice. No bins yet, which is a tragedy. Our mason's going full pelt. Somebody's doing a little bit of mechanism work, which is good. The craftsdwarf workshop appears to be empty. I'm going to head over to Dwarf Therapist quickly. Hopefully you'll come with me. And in here we're going to find, let's just refresh and read. 14 and 5 still, we haven't lost anybody, good. Let's find our lad with the really good skills and say, well, there's no stone detailing to do, we can leave him with that turned on. You're not doing any lyre making, you're not gathering any plants, you're not doing any spinning or even architecture, you're not doing any of that shit, and you're certainly not hauling anything. Your skill is far too valuable for you to be prattling around, picking stuff up and taking it places. You are basically going to be chained into your workshop from now on. You understand? Maybe I'll let you out to do some masonry because it's sort of tangentially related to your other skills, but you better hope it comes. Cool. So now, hopefully, we should see our workshops bringing to life. By the way, you may note no namies this session. Nobody's claimed a dwarf yet, so if you're interested, now may be the time to put your words in. It's nearly 3 o'clock. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Come on, dwarves. Oh, hello. Oh, bollocks. An elven caravan from... Fuck you. Okay, we'll see what they've got. They may have brought us some exciting exotic animals suitable for war training, but we'll see. They haven't even brought a wagon. What use are they with no wagon? Let's follow them in. Here they come. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, migrants! Migrants and earls. That takes the dog shit taste out of my mouth. At least some, respectable creatures have arrived. Not these elven fools with their crazy trading and their ideas about trees. Come on, get in the trade zone. Into the trade zone. The trader is required at the depot, and we must bring... Oh, they won't buy spiked wooden balls! Maybe they will. No, they're not going to. The elves don't like stuff made out of wood. They'll go nuts. Would they like petrified wood blocks, I wonder? Dacite, hematite, gabbro. I mean, we haven't really got anything else of any real value to trade. Rough, clear tourmalines. Sandbags. I don't know. Nuka Citrus wants a dwarf, and Nunchaku Chaku has got in there quick and claimed the trader. A popular one to choose, but I will get you the trader. Don't worry, Nunchaku Chaku. Let's just think about our trade first. I mean, essentially, all we can trade with them are fucking rocks. Well, at least we can have a look through their inventory and give it a go, see if they want the spiked wooden balls, but I suspect that's not going to give us anything except war. War over wood. The Great Wooden Wars of, what year is it? 560 whatever. The Wooden War. World War Wood. It'd be nice. Let's hope it doesn't escalate into a world war. That would be a problem. World wars kind of notorious for being pretty shit for everyone involved. Even the winners. Nobody enjoys a world war. Everyone gets bummed out. Makes you wonder why we do them. Usually it's nutcases. Crazy people just wanting more than they should have. Oh, give me more land. Oh, I'm not happy. I need to subjugate these people. You're racially inferior. I'm going to take over your country. I don't know why I'm saying this. It's like my country that's probably most responsible for that around the world through history. But, you know, just because it's true doesn't mean we can't say it. Where are we going? Dwarven beer barrel. Oh, it's southern dwarven beer, but it's all in wooden barrels. Bollocks! Meat barrels. Sandbags. And we might be able to sell some sandbags. Check if the elves have anything you want before hauling anything to the depot. Usually they bring useless garbage like wooden pants. Wooden pants. Okay, well, we'll leave that. We'll let them bring their stuff. We'll see if they've got anything exciting, and if they have, we'll attempt to trade spiked wooden balls, potentially sparking a war. So, won't that be lovely? Who doesn't love sparking a war, as long as it's not a world war, just a small war, just a little war, just the tip of war. Ares is tip, as they say. More of an engagement, possibly even a police action. Okay, diggy diggy. What's this? What are these doors made out of? Oh, it's dacite slabs. Oh, and dacite doors. Okay, whatever. Keep digging. Are the elves in? Yin elves? Hello? Hello? Trade. Okay, let's have a look and see what they've got. Clay, sandy clay, grown coconut palm, ferry. What's a ferry? Ferry across the Mersey. This is a grown coconut palm ferry. The neck is made from ginkgo wood. The body is made from coconut palm. The strings are made from linen. The bow is made from carambola wood. The ferry is a mid-sized handheld cloth-stringed instrument with a wooden neck connecting to a wooden body. The strings are tied from the top of the neck down over a body, and the musician plays the 5 strings with a wooden bow. Frets on the neck allow the musician to alter the pitch. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. The instrument has a 3.5 octave range going from a low to a high pitch. The instrument has a clear, vibrating, rugged, heavy timbre. A clear, vibrating, rugged, heavy timbre. Yeah! Oh, is that good? Yeah! Is that vibrating enough? Not very clear, is it? I don't think I'm going to be able to pin the sound that this instrument makes, but fair enough. Fair enough. I realise now it's a whole new world. We generated an entire new map, didn't we? And now we're going to have a whole new load of instruments to look about. What's a grown T-wood delado? Presumably an instrument. Let's have a look. It's worth 120 trade credits. This is a grown T-wood delado. The frame is made from T-wood. The body is made from alder. The strings are made from giant cave spider silk. The plectrum is made from willow. The delado is a large, stationary, silk-stringed instrument with a wooden frame and a wooden body. The strings are suspended from the frame down to the body, and the musician picks the 24 strings with a wooden plectrum. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. The instrument has a 4.5 octave range going from an extremely low to a mid-high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a smooth, steady timbre. It has 3 registers. The low register has a strong, even, piercing timbre. The middle register begins at low pitch and has a noisy, dull timbre. And the high register begins at mid-low pitch and has a graceful, light, crisp timbre. Okay, intriguing. 24 strings is a lot. Is that the one we're looking at now? 24. Wow. 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 Oh, sorry, I went a bit, what's his face there? Clear and crystal glass will also enrage the elves, since you need to kill trees to make it. Not with a magma kiln, I don't, or a magma glass furnace. Fucking elves. Aren't you supposed to be making glassworks? Any glass to trade them? Not yet. We haven't even got the magma forges up and running yet, Rando, so that's something to do next. I'll do that down... I'll do that. Maybe I will breach for the moat at the same point we do it for the magma furnaces. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyway, this is... we're not sitting here looking at this screen. Let's see what other stuff they've got. Oh, and hello, welcome back, Clay Cree. Man, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You haven't heard a nighttime stream yet. When I do one of my scheduled late evening streams, it starts off with a little bit of energy, and then by the end of it, it's like, I'm just gonna put this down while I... And you'll be very lucky if I don't fall asleep during the stream. But daytime, oh, it's all energy. It's all energy. Could you trade them carbon offset credits? If only. If only the economy was so advanced. It's not about the fuel. It's about the pearl ash. Ah, okay, so you do need something. Oh, shit. What a shame. Let's have a look. We've got a Delado. That's an extravagant Delado. What makes this one so expensive? Oh, the strings are made from shadow stuff. I think that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, what else have we got? Toy boat, avocado wood cage, bayberry wood cage, a rattlesnake in a cage. We could have a snake pit. It's only 30. Let's do it. Let's try and fill a pit with poisonous snakes. Ooh, a chimpanzee. Oh, please. Please be war trainable. Please let me make armour for it. We're buying the chimpanzee. A rattlesnake in it. What is this? A Florida pet shop? Come on. Let's have a little look at what else they've got. I didn't... Elves. You're surprising me. Maybe I won't kill you after all. Maybe I'll reconsider the genocide I've been planning. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see what you bring me. Let's see how well you do. Okay, let's have a look. Barrels, buckets, spears, short swords, long swords, sock, grown sock, linen sock, blah blah blah, grown tea wood cup, blah blah blah, palm wood scepters, grown apricot wood, grown ginkgo arrows. Do they just do raw grown wood so we can craft some stuff they'll actually fucking buy? Macadamia nuts, ginkgo seeds, acorns, olives, bayberries. I haven't actually got that much stuff with them. Pardon me. I sound like I've eaten everything in their inventory. Long cotton skirt, cotton thong, bayberry wood splints, fairy strings, cacao wood acetethi blowpipe, and a pinfire opal pellet pedestal. How come these guys have brought no bloody... how come they brought no books? Nearly every other book I've had in the world last time was written by elves, and they suddenly fucking turn up to trade, and have they brought any? Have they bollocks? Okay, well I would buy all their food, but I'm not going to try. I think I'm only really interested in the rattlesnake and the chimpanzee, which sounds like the title of a Wu-Tang Clan album. Let's see what they want for it. Okay, we can't actually buy it right now. I'm going to have to escape. Are you sure you want to leave this screen? Selective items will not be saved. Okay. And now we need to actually get some trade goods up to the area to see if they'll take it. I mean... we're looking at something, we're looking at 510 plus 30, so we're looking at 540. They're probably going to want a bit of profit on top of that, so we're going to need to bung in probably an extra grand on top. I don't think the spiked wooden balls are going to work. Does anybody here know what's going to happen? Give it a built-in crossbow in its head. I don't know if you're talking about the rattlesnake or the chimpanzee, but wow. Wow indeed. Maybe some kind of crossbow helmet for the chimp and some kind of back-mounted crossbow platform for the rattlesnake. Perhaps one that it can sort of inject its own venom into the bolts and then fires them. If you offer wooden goods, they will get angry and leave. Okay, so we can't offer any wooden goods. So basically we just have to find enough friggin' rocks. Or maybe we can sell them some sand? Horse leather, left glove, llama wool, left mitten, footwear, why do I keep pressing page down? I want to look at all the options. We could sell them some seeds, but I need seeds when we start our farm up. Drinks, can't sell them those, they're all in wooden barrels. Can't sell them... what are they going to want that for? We can sell them a steel anvil, but it's not going to cover the cost. They're only worth 300 a pop. And we need them. Leather bin. We could trade out that leather bin. It's probably not worth anywhere near enough though, is it? Don't want any wood. Stone. Maybe we just bring shitloads of stone up and see if they'll buy it. Sand, they won't be able to carry it, they haven't got a wagon. Fuck, it's got to be sand, doesn't it? Let's just get rid of some of this red sand, see if they want that. Red sand, cool, don't use it all. Bit of yellow sand, do you want some of that? How long is that going to take to bring up? There we go. Yellow sand. Now we've got white sand. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Plenty of white sand. And then some vanilla sand. Yeah, vanilla sand. Bring that up. Lovely. It's all in lovely bags. Not in wooden bags, thankfully. Sand bags. We've got a shitload of sand. Let's sell that off. Maybe they'll buy petrified wood blocks. Will they buy petrified wood? Does anyone know that? I mean, we do have a lot of petrified wood. We can't sell any of that. We can't sell... well, we can sell a llama wood coat, but I'm sure someone's going to want that. Footwear, legwear, cheeses. Oh, is that the dead guy's gear? Maybe we could sell it. Powders. What have we got? There's all the sands again. Nothing too interesting. Instruments. We could try and sell the polar bear bone no-sim, but I like it too much. I want to keep it. What have we got in terms of tools? We could sell some books, but I don't think I want to. I want to keep those for my thingy. We could sell them some empty cages to replace the one they're giving us with the animals in, or the wands. Barrels can't be done. Buckets can't be done. Quivers. Grey langur leather quivers. I like it. We've been killing a few langurs. I don't think we've made them in-house, but it's fortuitous that we brought some. Maybe the langurs will see them on their backs and think, no, we won't fight these guys. Leather bags, plant bags, silk bags, yarn bags, thread plant, ropes, splints, crutches. So we really are limited to stone and sand. Okay, we'll just bung a load like this in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's some hematite in there. Oh, there'll be loads more. Don't worry. Okay, so that should be good. Let's get those goods moved. Move those fucking goods, you idlers. Oh, hang on a minute. We didn't look at the migrants when they turned up, did we? We totally missed them. The elves turned up, the migrants turned up, and we fucking ignored the migrants. So, let's look at how things were. 14 adults and 5 professional children. Let's read and see what comes up now. 38 adults. Oh my. Hang on. How can we have had 30 turn up, and then the number just turns to 14? 6, 4, 9. These are still alive. Oh, children. Children. Of course, they've put children with them. Oh, we've got a second level 15 legendary stonecrafter. Pretty good. And a level 15 bone carver. Ooh, and a level 15 clothier. Oh, fuck off. What do we want with you? We don't even make our own clothes here yet. Everyone's going to be running around in the nude soon enough. What else have we got here? We've got a tanner, which we can put the facilities in for, plant thresher, animal caretaker, wood crafters. Not seeing anything super exciting. Let's take a look at the military screen, see if anything interesting is here. Not skill-wise, but we do have a kill. So let's see what this Iral guy has killed. A dwarf. Are you the dude for the founding of our military? I don't think he is. Petrified wood should be okay. You didn't kill the trees, only unearthed their fossilized remains. Oh, maybe we should put some of that in there. We'll see. Okay, we've got some interesting crafts dwarves, but not much else. Enough to warrant the building of 2 craft shops. So, hooray. Good. Well, at least we got some cannon fodder if we need to when we set up our military, because we are going to have to get round to that soon enough, aren't we? Let's go back to the fortress and take a little peek at what we're doing here. Have they? Oh no, I paused it, didn't I? What'd you do that for, you fucking moron? Are they going to get upset just seeing the spiked wooden balls, or is it just if we offer them for trade? Can't trade yet. The goods aren't there. Everybody's moving the goods. Come on, toot toot, dwarf train. Chugga 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 chugga. Maybe if I head down to the industrial zone and tell them to use wheelbarrows. How about that? Max wheelbarrow 1. No, max wheelbarrow. Sorry, let's try that again. W. Max wheelbarrow 10. Boom, there we go. I think we've only got the 1 wheelbarrow, but hopefully they'll use it for moving shit faster. We'll see. We'll see. I should probably turn hauling off for our carpenters and masons and stuff, as well as our little crafty rock boy, crafting all the rock stuff. But there you go. Oh man, I'm getting worried now. It feels like we're heading towards the time when we're going to get our first attack. I know I can wall us in, but considering the very first thing to attack us at all on this site was a flying undead, I mean... Oh, hello, we got these chains done. That's good. Assign an animal to a chain. Certainly. Let's have a war dog. And then assign an animal to a chain. Another war dog. Boom! Boom, biddy bye-bye, as Cypress Hill once said. Not that we're saying goodbye to anybody, you understand. Just saying boom, biddy bye-bye for no reason. How's the digging on the food court going? Sporadically. I get the feeling they're working on the barracks now, aren't they? No. The food court is a higher priority. Hang on a minute. Oops, sorry. I'm just going to head back up to the surface and quickly take a look at Dwarf Therapist without taking you guys over, because it's a bit of a hassle to do that. And I'm just going to check that my miners aren't all hauling. Yep. Let me just quickly disable all those labours. There we go. There's one dwarf, the level 8, aka Bemble Licostis. And who else have we got? Where's my other miner? Where's my other miner? He's at the top. Okay, there we go. That's Rando, I presume. I think it's Rando. Rando, have you claimed anybody yet? If you haven't claimed that miner, I'm just going to name it Rando 303 because, frankly, it only makes sense. You're my top mining boy. Okay, so Vabok becomes Rando 303. Chief Miner. Miner-in-Chief. You're not over here, don't worry, I'm just committing and coming back. There we go. Our miners no longer haul shit, so that's good. Can we trade yet? Yes, we can trade. Right, so let's go down and find ourselves the chimpanzee and the rattlesnake. The chimpanzee and the rattlesnake. There we go. Oh. There we go, so that's 540 we need. So, we are going to need to drop a shitload of dacite, but unfortunately they can't afford it. So let's take the sand, which is infinitely more valuable. I say infinitely, it's about 2 to 4 times more valuable. What have we got here? Value 1,000. Oh, they're making profit. All right, let's just sell all the sand and see how they feel about that. T for trade. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yes. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. But it turns out you can trade sand for chimpanzees. Fantastic. Let's move all the rest of our trade goods, which I had no need to transfer, all the way back to our lovely place of keeping. These Pendy boys, are they going, or are they just on their way here, not arrived yet? There we go. Bang. Lovely. So that's nice. I haven't made a stockpile for all the sand, have I? So it's probably all sitting around at this bloody thingamajig here. In the old, why are all the children and puppies in here? Well, I suppose it makes sense that the children are going to gravitate towards the puppies, but it is a small bloody space. Tell you what, something's fallen over downstairs. I am just going to go and have to check what that was. I apologise for this, but I'll leave it running so you guys can figure out what's what. Bear with me, just going to have to go and investigate. Must have happened outside. I think it happened outside. It's not anything in my house. Well, it's nothing that I can see from the top of the stairs, at least, as I look down. But whatever. Right, let me grab my keyboard back. I must admit, I am currently suffering from a mighty need to go to the toilet, but we'll keep pressing on until I have to stop. I mean, maybe eventually you'll hear the creaking noise of my bladder expanding to the level where it's so stretched that the front of my body, just above my genitalia and below my belly button, goes transparent and becomes a sort of goldfish bowl of sloshing golden liquid. What the fuck are you talking about, scoundrel? Please, rein it in a bit. As the viewers say, probably. Okay, so we've done the trading. We've got our miners no longer doing anything but mining, which is nice. I said but mining. Let's scroll down here. Oh, it looks like they're ready to fill out our lovely dining room. Brilliant. Let's put doors on. BD. The first doors in the fortress. Boom. There they go. They can go in there. And then we'll put some preemptively over our miasma baffle. There. Good. 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 You did ask for it, good. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm going to make Nunchaku Chaku the trader as well. Excuse me. If I sort by role, I should be able to see them. Oh, God, I should have paused the fortress before coming over here. I should have brought you all with me. It would have made more sense. Is there a role? There's not. Profession. Trader, right? You're the trader. No, he's an administrator. Animal caretaker. Animal dissector. Bone carver. Clerk. Come on, it's going to be one of these reddish coloured ones, right? What are you? Herbalist? Lie maker? Oh god, I'm getting more and more nervous. I don't see a professional trader anywhere. Well, hang on. If I minimise Dwarf Therapist, go up to the surface. I haven't said the trader can leave yet. So, Zephon Gizekibar. Okay. Okay, trader no longer required. You can go. But I've got to find Zephon Gizekbar? Oh, I don't know. But he's called Zephon. Let's find him in Dwarf Therapist. I'll take you over as well, even though I've not paused the game. That's pretty mad. Let's search here. Z-E-F-O. There he is. And if I click it, just gets rid of it. Fuck you, game. Or fuck you, Dwarf Therapist, rather. There's Zephon. Let's right-click, set his nickname, and you are Nunchaku. Is that spelled right? Chaku. Oh, I spelled it wrong. I said Nunchaku Chake. Let's commit. Oh. Shit. What have I done? He's vanished. Now, let's sort by has nickname. That will find him. Has nickname. There we go. Nunchaku Chake. Let's change that. Nunchaku Chaku. There we go. Now it's the correct name. Let's commit that change. We've got 2 namies. And who else? Who else wanted one? I remember someone else saying in chat, you know what? Oh, the game is paused. Don't panic, everybody. It's at the broken name bit. Let's have a look in chat. Scroll back up a bit and see who it was. It was Nuka Citrus. Do you have any preferences for a dwarf? I'll let you express a preference if you wish to. Let's scroll back down again. Oh, thank you for putting in the YouTube link, Rando. Much appreciated. If you could do them all at the end of the stream, that would be just brilliant, because I'm probably going to have to end abruptly as the children pour into the room like a magma flow. Well, faster than a magma flow. More like water, to be honest. At that point, you're in trouble. Correct. You're in trouble indeed. Didn't know you were into such things. I don't know what Rices009 is talking about, but... We'll... You like them all? Okay, Nuka Citrus. Well, in that case, I'm going to minimise the people who has nickname. I'm going to close my eyes, and on this little list of people here, we're going to go up and down, and I'm going to say stop. 1, 2. You obviously can't see. I've got my eyes closed, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who are we on? We're on nobody. Kubuk. You are on Kubuk, a professional child. Well, hopefully, you'll have a long and healthy life here. Let's see what happens. Nuke. Citrus. Oof. There we go, and we'll commit that change just to make sure it remains permanent. There we go, we've got 3 people with nicknames now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Unless work pulls you away, you'll post them at the end. Good. Thank you. Much appreciated. But don't choose me over work. That's going to be a bad idea. Bad idea. Yes, no work for me. Just going to sit around and play with my lead toys all day. Oh, well done, Nuka Citrus. You've managed to get yourself into a nice, comfy little position. Although it is work, technically, because remember, you're not just a child, you're a professional child. So if you fail to meet your play quota, I'm afraid we're going to have to give you a formal warning. Okay? A formal warning. Now, you know what that means, don't you? It just means the people you work with don't like you, and you may as well fucking leave, because they're going to make your life hell. Anyway, let's... That's a jest, of course. That's a jest. One of your dwarven kids got possessed. It's serendipity. It's linked. Oh, fuck! We didn't, forbid the bloody, water when it defrosted. Someone probably fell in. Shit. Dug dirt. Fucking dug dirt. 3811-0. Who died? Anyone die? No, nobody died. That's nice. Good. Sorry, I was just checking in Dwarf Therapist there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so the game's paused. Let's unpause this action. Oh, 2-hump camel, sure. Has our food area been dug out at all yet? Or F5 as we're going to call it. Shift H, F5, zoom, N, we'll call it just food. There we go, that should be good. Escape, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. Nice, okay. We can start putting some tables down. Build tables. I'm just going to put a nice long run of them in the arse. No, I'm not putting them in my arse. I'm just saying, what I'm going to do now is do like a... I'm going to do like a Lord's table setup, actually. Let's just remove all these. Okay. And build table. And here, at this end, right, I'm going to put 3 tables down. T, T, T. Oh, would you fuck off. BT. There we go. Put one in the middle here. One there. One there. And then they're all going to continue off down here. And this is going to be like the Lord's table. Maybe we'll make that the Lord's table. And everything else will be sort of subordinate level tableage. It'll be great. Everyone will love it. We'll put some statues in these little alcoves. It's going to be fucking gorgeous. Everybody's going to have a great time. Right, now, this is important. It's food stockpile. So we say P, F. Food, being of high priority, actually has its first letter as its trigger key, which is nice. Food. Okay, so we go in there and then we click quickly. We say S. In with the food. We don't want meat. We don't want fish. We don't want unprepared fish. We don't want eggs. We don't want plants. We want drinks. We don't want cheese. We don't want seeds. We don't want fruit or leaves. Milled plants, fat, paste, pressed material, extract plant, extract animal, or miscellaneous liquid. Oh wait. Oh no, milk of lime. Okay, that's not milk. It's cool. So we've got all our drinks in there. Nice. Bumblebee mead. What other animals make? Do bumblebees don't even make honey, do they? I thought bumblebees were solitary creatures. Huh. It's beautiful, says Super Chaser. I'm going to take a risk and click on the link and see what happens. You better not be fucking with me. Oh, it's a distribution scatter plot with some kind of axes on it. What is this a distribution of? It is actually quite pretty. I like it. What are you distributing there? What are you distributing? As the trader from Resident Evil 4 would say. Oh, if you're still watching Eblusha, thank you very much for following an hour ago. Much appreciated. I've just looked at my dashboard for Streamlabs and I realised that there's been a follow that I completely missed. I was oblivious. Oh dear. Also, I'm just checking my Reddit post. I appear to have been downvoted to 0. Oops. Someone doesn't like me. Oh well. This is going to get dug out pretty quickly, I think. That'll be nice. Come on, diggy boys, diggy boys. We want our food stockpile. I may as well put the kitchen workshop in position now. What is a kitchen? It's Z, of course. How would I forget something so relevant to the word it is representing? Oh, I've made them the wrong fucking shape to get them in symmetrically. Okay, that doesn't matter. We're going to make a granite kitchen, and then on the opposite side... Oh shit, I was supposed to put the still this side. Feck. Okay, Z, put the kitchen over here. There we go. And then come down here, click that quickly, press X to get rid of it, and then B, W, L for a still. Still. L, yes, still. L, still for an L. L for a still, rather. There we go. So we've got our still, we've got our kitchen. We're going to put a farmer's workshop in here when we get round to it, but they haven't dug out enough yet. So let's let them continue with their digging. Diggy. It's the result of your neural network classification with 3 classes. Well, it seems to be working effectively. What are the classes, though? What are you sorting things by? What n's are you putting in your n-dimensional array? Presuming that is a technique you are using. The one I'm familiar with, or at least know about. Right, so another food stockpile. F for food. F in the chat for dwarves who get no food. Excuse me. Let's do a little sorting here. Going to the food. We do want meat. We want fish. We want unprepared fish. We want eggs, plants. We don't want drinks. Forbid. And we also seek to avoid miscellaneous liquids finding their way into our food supply. But just because they don't sound great. Bark scorpion venom, brown recluse spider venom, Gila monster venom. Okay, all of them take precedence over donkey's milk. Fair enough. I wasn't aware they were food, but there you go. And that's a PCA plot of the first 3 principal components. Text documents to be classified as related to climate policies or not related to climate policies. What's the third category then? Not text documents. This isn't text. Fuck you, trying to trick me. I'm a neural network, not an idiot. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Let's put more doors on the miasma baffle. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Don't know why I needed to boop, but I booped, so we'll just have to live with that. You got to live with my booping sometimes. It gets boopy. It gets bloody boopy. Bloody boopy in here. I hope my miasma baffle's long enough. That's a bit annoying. The climate policies are divided in adaptation and mitigation policies. Oh, good. What's your data set then? What are you? Are you just scraping journals, or is it like a data set of stuff that's been pre-collected? And is it labelled sufficiently? I mean, I suppose if you're classifying it, it's not supposed to be labelled, is it? That's the whole point of classifying it. Oh, or maybe I got it wrong way around. Is it classifier algorithms that need labelled data? No, it's unsupervised that don't need labelling. Oh, I don't fucking remember. It's so long since I heard Andrew Nguyen's voice. Is that how you pronounce it? N-G-Y-U-N, I think his name is. I mean, even if you type it out in chat, I won't figure it out exactly. Right, let's build our butcher's workshop. Build a butcher's workshop in my miasma zone. I don't know why I keep choosing to shoot that poison arrow, but I did. Make it out of Gabbro, and then we also want a tanner's workshop. Tanner, N, there we go. Tanner's workshop. Lovely. There we go. Lovely. Do I put... I am now realising that with the potential for undead in this fortress, which is not guaranteed but possible, it might make sense to make this nearer the volcano. But for now, we've built it. It looks good. It's fine. Made any more tables, lads? Yes, they've made more tables. Granite tables. Right, we can now make this a dining room. So, R, expandeo. And then it is a meeting hall. And we can assign the table to the mayor? Not yet. Maybe we should assign it as an inherited table to the mayor. Can we do that? Oh, shit. Assign table. Expedition leader. Okay. We'll come back to this. We'll let dwarves use the tables as they wish for now. Yes, classifiers need labels. Oh, okay. Okay. Got attacked by an enormous feather darkling beetle with deadly spittle. I'm presuming that's a forgotten beast. Clusters don't need it. That's it. Yes, yes. 90% accuracy, which is fair seeing as it's text data. That's pretty nice. 90% is a decent level, unless somebody doing it by eye can do it 100%, but relatively quickly, then that's a good algorithm. That's a good-o. It's a good one. Well done, Super Chaser, getting your classifier algorithms working nicely. Look at those cave lobsters. They don't even come in a box or a barrel. They must have gone off by now. We brought them with us. Holy shazizzle. Holy shazamzel. I'm just going to quickly check the stockpile. Nobody's chucked these Langer corpses into the lava, and they don't seem to have died. Well, they don't seem to have reanimated, so part of me's saying remove the dump and just keep them for crafting. Oh, I needed to buy more, build more craftsdwarf workshops, didn't I? Let's do that. BWR. One for the bone boy and one for the stone boy. Bone boy, stone boy, I've built you workshops to work in. Bone boy, stone boy. Excuse me, getting a little bit taken away there. Hello, goblin thrower, elf eater. Welcome to the stream. And if I may, a little round of applause for the name. Perhaps a little too clappy right in the microphone, but I felt you needed some level of necronition? That doesn't sound good. Recognition? That's better. Don't start it with necro scoundrel, you'll put people off watching. Some kind of recognition, because a goblin thrower, elf eater is a good name. I mean, I'm not so... Goblins, take or leave. Take or leave. I mean, sure, kill them. I mean, they're annoying, they attack. But elves? I hate elves. I really hate elves. It's a deep, burning speciesism, and on some levels I'm ashamed of my inability to overcome my prejudices, but then I see an elf and I think, I'm going to cut your fucking ears off, you cunt. Excuse me, I appear to have got a little bit vicious there, got a little bit dark, a little bit fruity with the language. Anyone offended, I apologise, but be warned, it will happen again. At some point I will just start dropping C-bombs like some kind of trying to come up with a less offensive metaphor, simile. No, there isn't one. So let's just backpedal quickly. Imagine the Scooby-Doo noise when their legs start to spin around. That's the noise I'm making from backpedaling from that joke. There we go. Anyway, those craftsdwarf workshops haven't been built yet, but they should appear within a few minutes. So let's look away and see what's going on. This trade depot is absolutely stuffed with shite. They never take anything out, even when you tell them to. Oh well. What's this? A rotten great... Is that another one of those bloody bastards come and attacked us? There's a biome nearby. Yeah, look. Great Horned Owl is fighting. Let's have a little look. It's only one page, so that's good. The flying iron bolt strikes the Great Horned Owl corpse in the upper body, tearing the muscles, shattering the right false rib, and tearing apart the right lung. A tendon in the right false ribs has been torn. The Great Horned Owl corpse snatches at the clothier in the upper body with her first toe right foot lightly tapping the target. The clothier punches the Great Horned Owl corpse in the upper body with her left hand, bruising the muscle and bruising the gizzard. The clothier punches the Great Horned Owl corpse in the lower body with her left hand, bruising the muscle and bruising the right kidney. The Great Horned Owl corpse attacks the clothier, but she jumps away. The clothier punches the Great Horned Owl corpse in the upper body with her right hand, and the injured part collapses. Yay! That's a very bad part for an undead Great Horned Owl to have collapse. I mean, the upper body, of course, connects the lower body to the head. So, well, there's a neck involved, but whatever. You know what I mean. The Great Horned Owl corpse is propelled away by the force of the blow. The Great Horned Owl corpse's left wing skids along the ground, bruising the muscle. The Great Horned Owl corpse slams into an obstacle and appears to have stopped. So let's quickly click on that and say dump, because you've already attacked, you've come to life from death, so let's have you popped into the old volcano, shall we? A rotten eagle corpse. And a spattering of eagle blood. I think that can be, yeah, goodbye. Stop attacking. Actually, have we had any eagle? No, an eagle is fighting. It's not even an undead eagle. Oh, wait, no. Okay. The eagle corpse pushes... Yay! It's fighting the elves. Okay, 2 pages of elf fighting from an undead eagle. The eagle corpse snatches at the stray war dog in the tail with his first toe left foot lightly tapping the target. The eagle corpse snatches at the stray war dog in the upper body with his first toe right foot, denting the skin and bruising the muscle and bruising the right lung. The stray dog is having trouble breathing. Let's keep going down. The stray puppy scratches the eagle corpse in the left lower leg. A tendon has been torn. The force bends the left knee. A ligament has been bruised and a tendon has been bruised. Come on. The 2-humped camel is having trouble breathing. They keep bruising their lungs. Here we go. The elf merchant punches the eagle corpse in the left foot with his right hand, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Severed. The eagle corpse falls over. The eagle corpse snatches at the elf merchant in the right upper arm with his first toe right foot, bruising the muscle through the hemp cloak. The eagle corpse attacks the elf merchant, but he rolls away. The elf merchant kicks the eagle corpse in the right upper leg with his right foot, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So both left foot and then the right foot have both been kicked off by an elf. There's no way to kill an eagle. Grab it by the neck and throttle it. What are you, an elf or a man? Oh, of course. The eagle corpse bites the elf merchant in the left hand, bruising the muscle through the cotton left mitten. The eagle corpse latches on firmly. The elf merchant punches the eagle corpse in the head with his right, presumably hand, bruising the muscle. The force twists the neck, bruising the muscle. A tendon in the upper spine has been torn. The eagle corpse pushes the elf merchant in the head, but the attack is deflected by the elf merchant's cotton hood. The elf merchant kicks the eagle corpse in the lower body with his right foot, bruising the muscle. This is what did for the owl. The eagle corpse pushes the elf merchant in the upper arm, but there is no force. The eagle corpse pushes the elf merchant in the left upper leg, but the attack is deflected by the elf merchant's hemp cloak. The eagle corpse pushes the elf merchant in the lower body, but there is no force. The elf merchant punches the eagle corpse in the upper body with his right hand, bruising the muscle. Let's skip down to the blues. The elf merchant scratches the eagle corpse in the left wing. Why is he scratching it? Bruising the bone. A tendon has been torn. The elf merchant punches the eagle corpse in the upper body with his left hand, bruising the muscle. And finally, the killing blow. The elf merchant punches the eagle corpse in the head with his right hand, and the injured part collapses. That's my favourite way for something to die, by the way. Unless it collapses into gore, in which case that's slightly better. Slightly better? I mean slightly better. Batter is something you put on fish. Let's scroll up a little bit. I note that Goblin Elf Thrower had some responses to my outbursts, so I'd better have a little look. Rando saying, quite rightly, this elf-eating attitude is welcome. That's good. The Forgotten Beast got wrecked by your militia, killed by a kick in the head. Great way to get them gone. Great way to get rid of them. Damn knife ears, the only thing they're good for is good eats and trees. They know their trees. That's true, they do know their trees. But they get so upset if you kill trees. It's annoying. Punched so hard in the chest that it collapsed. That's a strong clothier. It is. We got some muscle boys knocking around. That guy is an absolute unit. Thing, says Goblin, Thrower Elf Eater. Or GTEE, as I say. No, GTEE? GTEE, as I'll abbreviate it for now. Thing. Oh, I think he's correcting a typo. Is he? He said thig instead of thing, a typo that I glossed over entirely and didn't even realise was there, and therefore became confused by the correction. But everything's clear now. Claro. Okay, let's unpause the action and see what happens. I think I can hear my kids outside coming home from school, so it would appear that we are heading rapidly towards the end of the stream, which, to be honest, partially at least for me, is a relief, because the level of need for urination right now, I would say is bordering on a pain rather than just a sort of generalised sensation. So let's hope that I can endure for long enough. Let's put some more tables in. Oh, we got 3. We've got 3 lovely tables to place in the hall. Look at all that cave lobster. That's an undeniable amount of cave lobster. And all those plump helmets. We have, of course, yet to even begin farming, which could be an issue. But I feel like we brought enough food to tide us over for a little while until we get there. Hello, Hickey Jeeky. Indeed, a new fort. CRYPTBEARDS 16 now with all the 004412 goodness you could desire. Yummy. Okay, so the food area has been dug out. I want to put an animal stockpile in down here. Animal stockpile, bang. Bish, bash, bosh, bush, bash. There we go. The slight annoyance of not using shift rooms. Okay, and then we want to build a workshop, farmer's workshop, which is, of course, W. This one, of course, can be positioned centrally, so I will. Oh, sweet symmetry. What to do next? I feel I've lost my way. The desperate need to release urine has overtaken my mind, like some kind of fog falling over a city, if my mind were a city and needing to go for a wee was a fog, which it's not, which makes it a bad metaphor. Stop it, scoundrel, you fucked up. Okay, back to the surface. What's going on here? We designated both of these bad lads for dumping, right? Yeah, of course we have. Of course we have. Why wouldn't I? What kind of fucking idiot wouldn't put them in the volcano? They were already attacked once they were dead. Okay, we do seem to have quite a lot of these undead eagles and owls pouring in. I'm really hoping we don't end up with a zombie horde for our first attack. That's going to be a pain in the poo. A big old pain in the poo. Your own fort got bulldozed by 600 invaders. Ouch. Ouch. I bet that did your frame rate a world of good. I bet you just couldn't get the frames going by quick enough. Literally, you couldn't do it. Hello, there's a dead eagle on the bridge as well. What's all these freaking dead eagles? Are they getting tired of living it up in the Hotel California? Little dad joke for you. I'm allowed to make them. I am a dad, so bear that in mind before you start getting all eggy about it. Let's put this lad in the volcano, which I am not seeing happen very much. Why are these boys ignoring, putatively, what is the primary reason for our fortress being here? I know I haven't exploited it yet, but we'll get there. Oh, look, no, they are chucking stuff in. Oh, and the langurs have gone. Oh, I thought I'd told them not to dump those. Oh, we've got a bone crafting boy. But I didn't give the bone crafting boy any orders. Okay, let's escape. I'm going to go to the manager, JMQ, and then we're going to type in bone, and we are going to decorate stuff with bone just to get rid of the shit. Oh, when we do that, and the moods come along, and they're all like, oh, I want this mood. I need some fucking stuff to make this mood. What do we build? What do we build? Well, you know what? I think this next step is going to have to wait till next stream, because I hear the front door opening downstairs, and my kids are going to be coming upstairs and going, Daddy, 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 can we use the computer? So that's going to make it awkward to stream. Certainly if I'm going to keep the foul mouth on that I've been using. So we'll see what happens. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much. This is The Pause, and it's been a pleasure recording for you. I'll see you next time.